don't talk about it, go get it. They don't believe that you really with it.
Live in the living room, all right, Maurice, the director. All right, people, I am being interviewed, all right, by Maurice, the director. Yeah, y'all gotta come see this room, man. Real talk, it's nothing but legends, you know what I'm saying, all around this room. Nothing but legends. Shout out to Jamaica, shout out to Hartford, shout out to Bridgeport, shout out to Stanford, Norwalk. Yo, Baldy, big up yourself, you know what I'm saying? So we outside, man, in the living room. I'm ready when you're ready, brother. What's up?
All right, let's get it.
I need y'all to keep it locked right here. I ain't in the living room, man. Miss Promoter, man. What's up, man? Tune in. Keep it locked. You heard?
So, you was born and raised in Dominica.
Well, I was born in Dominica.
Dominica, sorry.
Yes, raised in Stanford.
Raised in Stanford. So, what was it like growing up in Stanford?
Whew. Growing up in Stanford.
And like the mid-90s.
The mid-90s? Well, I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 82.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but like the 90s, that's when you was like kind of out doing your
Right. So the 90s era was definitely the era. I miss it. I ain't even gonna stunt like Biggie Smalls, you got Mary J. Blige, you got Puffy, you got Mace, you got Total, you got, you got Nelly, you got Coolio, like you got so much, you know what I'm saying, artists.
Conglomerate of just so much good music.
Fat Joe, Pun, you know what I'm saying, Wu-Tang Clan, you know, Nas, Jay-Z, so you know what I'm saying, like all of that, like it was definitely a dope era because at the same time, that was music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That definitely was music. And it definitely was, you know what I'm saying, told a lot of stories in that time. You know what I mean? From, you know, the hustling, you know what I'm saying, to the selling of tapes, you know what I mean, in the trunk of the cars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, just watching all the big timers rolling down the, you know what I'm saying, bad expensive vehicles, you know, catching all the fine women, you know what I'm saying? So that was really the 90s for me. You know what I mean? Just watching all of that and, you know what I'm saying, seeing what's going on and, you know, it was just an upbringing for me. You know what I mean?
So, like, were you relatively a good kid or a bad kid? Like,
I'm both.
Explain.
I'm both. Yo, Howard, what up, man? Shout out to the Jamaican part. Yeah, I'm both, man. Good kid. Basically, you know, I school mostly. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a family person. My whole family knows.
Was you always like into music, like in school too? Like you was known for like mixing and all that too?
Well, not. I was just a kid that loved music. Period. So growing up in my great grandmother's house, rest in peace, Mama, Orient Road. But growing up in that household, I grew up around all my cousins, my older cousins, and I used to watch Video Music Box, Ralph McDaniels, Soul Train, you know what I'm saying? So that was me and my music time. To be honest with you, I didn't really start getting into, you know, the DJing well until later on down the line.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
you was always in tune with like who had the newest song?
Yes. So my uncle, which is DJ L, Last One Entertainment, he is also a DJ himself.
Still DJing right now?
Yeah, still DJing right now. He's been doing this for over 30 years.
Yeah.
And I always used to be behind him because he did a lot of house parties. He did a lot of basement joints, you know, clubs here and there, community centers. You know what I'm saying? Because back then it was like in the hood, you know, we always had, you know what I'm saying, something like, how can I say? Like something for the community. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely something, you know, moving forward. And I used to be the little nephew grabbing the crates when it was time for parties to be held. Because back then, you know, it wasn't social media.
Of course, right?
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't flyers.
Yeah.
They'd be in school.
Oh, so that's how the Mr. Promoter came about.
Yes.
Okay.
So we definitely gonna get into that Mr. Promoter. Yeah. But definitely, you know, back then it was school. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they be in class.
Was school always a priority? You was in school?
Yes. I was in school until I got to high school. You know what I mean? I was definitely in school until I got to high school.
What school did you go to?
Well, growing up, shout out to Unknown Records, man, one of the biggest producers out there right now, man. Unknown, big up yourself.
Yeah.
So, growing up, I went to Hart School Elementary. All right. Then I went to Toquan. I also went to Dolan. I went to TOR.
Why so many schools?
I went to Rippewan.
Yeah.
I went to West Hill.
Wow.
Then I moved to Florida. I went to Fort Lauderdale High. Then I went to BA, which is Boyd Anderson. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
a lot. Well, because of that, to answer your question, because moving around a lot.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just always, you know, moving and here and there, you know, different sides of town. But I'm definitely a West Side boy. You know what I'm saying? Wild Wild West. Grew up on Merle Ave. You know what I'm saying? Con Ave, all that. You know what I mean? But shout out to the Munster too, man. Yo, we got something going on Tuesday too, man. I need you to come through. Real talk. We're gonna talk about that too. Bro.
All right.
So, you know, the music game really played a big part of my life. And the reason why I say that is because, like I said, growing up, I was always just on TV, listening to rappers and all that. I couldn't rap, so I'm definitely.
So you never tried it either?
I never tried it. Like I might do freestyles here and there, like, but it was times when, yo, I used to be walking with my peoples, you know what I'm saying, my boys, Mikey, Porky, you know what I'm saying, Con Ave crew, you know.
Those are all music heads too?
Somewhat not.
Okay.
What it was, we was just young kids growing up, and we just at that time wanted to be like a rapper or be like this rapper, you know what I'm saying? But we used to walk through, you know what I mean, go to the store on the west side, because Con Ave is a long walk, you know what I'm saying, to the other side of town. But we used to walk to the west side and go grab drinks or whatever, at a young age too. Go grab drinks, and as we walking, you know what I mean, we start like, so I got Porky is the beat maker. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be beat by it. You know what I'm saying? Like Biz Markie. You know what I mean? Slick Rick, all of them. You know what I'm saying? But he'll be beat by it, and we walking. And like me personally, like I'll start gazing around, looking around, and I'm like, so as he's beat by, I'm looking around, I might see a car pass by. So now I start freestyling and I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Growing up as a kid, but it was definitely dope. I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely dope, man. And like I said, music played a very, very big part of my life, man. It definitely put me on the whole. It definitely did some good to me and for me. You know what I'm saying?
So how long you been a DJ?
I've been a DJ for about 16 years.
Wow.
16 years.
Would you say you're a master?
Be honest, no. The reason why, because there's a lot of us out here. A lot of us can do certain.
I mean, I see you do weddings, like.
Yeah, of course, of course, and that's the thing. Like I said, like we all out here, we do different things, because you have DJs that can do private events, right? Right. And then you have DJs out here that are just strictly for the club. You get what I'm saying? So, not saying that they can't be versatile and switch over to that scenery, right. But at the same time, these are DJs that will rather play in the club all night and rock a club than be at a private event, a wedding or something like that, and stand around. Yeah. You know what I mean? To me, I love both. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could rock a wedding, I could rock a baby shower, I could rock a sweet 16, I could rock a 1-year-old party, I could do it all. Yeah, you know what I mean? Or everything. Yeah. And then on the flip side, I could go, you know what I'm saying, to the club and do my club thing. You know what I'm saying? To the point where majority of the time, I'm just on the mic. But what do you feel more comfortable with? Like, is it the reggae or is it the hip hop? Honestly. Well, I'm a Caribbean head. Yeah. And I definitely love my hip hop. I love my hip hop because hip hop is what brought me up. I'm not even gonna stunt. Hip hop is what brought me up. Hip hop is, you know what I'm saying, what paved the way for all DJs. You know what I mean? Red Alert. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was a pioneer. You know what I mean? I definitely had a chance to meet him. Oh, wow. Take pictures with him. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've met some great people in the industry, you know what I'm saying, big time and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still more practice in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all just can't sit there and say, okay, boom, I got it, and now I'm locked in.
Mm-hmm.
I practice on a daily basis. I practice when I can. You know, I do a lot of mixes. I do mix CDs and all of that. I also listen to myself. You know what I'm saying? As we all know, I'm on 106.3 FM.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that.
I'm gonna tell you what I do, and I tell a lot of my people this. I will do my radio slot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after my radio slot, I will go in my vehicle and I will sit in my car and I will watch my live all over again. Just to see if I made any mistakes or if I'm playing the same song too many times each week. Or if I've missed anything.
So you're your worst critic, for sure.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you have to critic yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for nobody else to be like, yo, he's boring or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But me personally, I like to go back and listen to myself and listen to what I've done. You know what I'm saying? On my radio time. Because for the simple fact, I want to see if I'm that radio person, if I'm that guy, if I'm, you know what I'm saying? If I'm really that one that people like.
Now nobody wants to be compared, but who do you like watch? Like to say, I'm getting to that level. Like who do you feel like, who do you try to emulate, if you will?
Ooh.
And like keep it up, you know?
Shout out to the Munch Queen, DJ Jeff Spin, DJ Vital, Ronnie Boo, my brother the building.
Thanks for tuning in.
Shout out to everybody. Yo, man, I want y'all to see what's going on right now, man. We got recent director.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Doing what
I'm never on the camera, but you know, I
we got, yo, listen, y'all already know I'm just promoting, man. And, you know what I mean? This is what we do. But I'm gonna show y'all this room, because this room is legendary. For those, like I told him earlier when I got up in here, like this room is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like he has it all, man. He got the trophies. You know what I'm saying? He got the guitars. He got the, you know what I mean? He got it all, y'all. Like look at this shit, man. Like it's dope. He got the chips up in here. You know what I'm saying? Got the whole setup, man. There's more to it. You know what I mean? I'm just giving y'all the backside.
Yeah.
You know?
You come from a musical background?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do. Like I said before, my uncle's a DJ. My brother, shout out to Cecil Joseph. You know what I'm saying? He is a producer, big time producer in Dominica. He has produced a lot of big artists in the game, soca wise, calypso wise. My grandfather, rest in peace. He just died on New Year's Day.
Sorry for your loss.
He is a Calypsonian, 4-time crown holder.
Wow.
All right. He's a monarch. My sister, singer.
Wow, like the whole family. That's what's up.
Like it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a brother. Shout out to Sheed. He's a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see my brother go to the NBA. Look, he tough.
Yeah.
He been tough since day one. You know what I mean? Shout out to my sister out there in Maryland.
So your family's definitely supportive of the music career.
Of course. My father too, man. Shout out to my father, Merv, man. They call him Tata. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my pops. He's the one. All right, so let's keep it 100. He's the one that really, really stuck the music in my head.
Yeah?
Every morning I'm listening to Bob Marley, Freddie McGregor. You know what I'm saying? And that's where reggae comes in.
Yeah.
And now I remember your question.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where reggae.
Right. Which one you feel more comfortable with? Yeah.
So this is where the reggae falls in.
Mm-hmm.
My father, okay, Mr. Mervyn Constant, aka Tata, every morning we got Bob Marley, we got Freddie McGregor, we got Morgan Heritage, we have oh my gosh, we got Sizzler, we got Buju, like classics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But my favorite, to be honest with you, was Bob Marley.
Really?
Three Little Birds, Natural Mystic. You know what I'm saying? And just Bob Marley and the Wailers, like that was my favorite because Bob Marley is the one who really, really paved the way for a lot of reggae artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And really put it out there like music is love. Love is music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But reggae. I'm gonna give it to you like that. Reggae.
All right.
Because don't get me wrong, hip hop has its time. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop has its glory. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop has, get you moving. Ooh, the reggae's tough. The reggae explains life. I feel like when I listen to certain reggae music or dancehall music, it's basically things coming out from the Bible. Because they speak the truth. Right. They speak on your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could be going through something one day, and you could just turn on a song, and you're like, wow, that's my day. You know what I mean? Like, and it's sporadical. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you got the female dancehall artists to where they're out there for the females. And you ever go to a reggae party, a dancehall party? You go inside and you see the females. They dress to impress. They dress and ready to, you know what I'm saying, rock out, like they call it. You know what I mean? And they ready. You know what I'm saying? And just to know that, dancehall is somewhat big out here, heavy, is a lovely thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's part of our culture. You know what I mean? It's part of everyone's culture. Because once again, we came from the beginning of time. You know what I mean? We came from the motherland, Africa, to where nakedness, big earrings and style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All of that. So we carry that up here, and it's what we doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, I first called one of you at 10:20. Actually, Jordan invited me. He was performing. Shout out to Jordan.
Yo, shout out to Jordan Enwar too, man. Real talk.
So, and I see you guys got a track out too, My Side.
My Side. Yo, do you got that? Can we play that?
Oh, definitely. I
got it.
Yeah, I got it.
It's on YouTube. If you got it, I'm saying we can rock it out
definitely.
real quick. But yeah, Mr. Jordan Enwar.
How long you been working at 10:20?
So, as we all know, it's no longer no 10:20 anymore.
Okay.
Shout out to Mitch Beats, you know what I'm saying, who definitely kept it running for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Definitely kept a vibe up in there, and definitely did well for the community.
Right.
You know what I mean? As far as music goes, as far as showcases, as far as parties, food-wise, food is excellent. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not gonna knock it on that. But real talk, 10:20 was another place that definitely paved a little path for me. You know what I'm saying? To have people check me out, see who I am. Really see who Mr. Promoter is. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely a vibe there. So I was there for about, I say, off and on about 2 years.
Okay.
But the relationship between me and Mitch is about 20. So I've known Mitch a very long time. Mitch has always
basically
been
like your whole time
right.
doing music.
Yes. Mitch has always given me that chance to, you know what I'm saying, progress myself.
That's what's up.
He's always given me a platform.
So he's like he's the owner?
Yes.
Okay.
So when I first met Mitch was he is a party promoter, also a business owner.
Yeah.
Go check him out, man. Mitch Beats. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me tag my boy in real quick. Mitch Beats. Let me tag him in real quick. Major. Maybe we're gonna do it like that. So, I met Mitch about 19, 20 years ago. He was still in college. I was just up and coming in my DJing career. And I used to come to him all the time like, yo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Let me get a shot.
He was curating parties or stuff like this?
Mitch was the man. Mitch still is the man, but back then, Mitch was throwing parties everywhere.
Oh.
Mitch was bringing celebrities.
What kind of parties? Hip hop or reggae?
Hip hop, anything, call it.
Oh, okay.
Call it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mitch was bringing out celebrities that certain people couldn't even get out.
Shout out Mitch.
Like real talk, you know what I mean? And like I said, like, what up, Boogie? Shout out to Boogie. You know what I'm saying? That's fam right there. But like I said, like Mitch will always give me a shot.
That's what's up.
That's one promoter that I can say he will never say no to me, regardless of what. You know what I mean? He gave me a chance, he gave me a shot, and he always, for some reason, when I see him, I see a person that believes in other people and believe that they can do good, and you know what I'm saying? And definitely progress.
Right.
And he's one of those people that really, he would like give you that shot. Regardless of what.
Yeah.
Like, and I definitely give it up to Mitch, you know what I'm saying? I love Mitch, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely a dope person, inside and out, you know what I mean? And he's always been there, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, like, we done had nights where we talking junk, we done sat at the bar, taking shots, you know what I'm saying? Like, things of that nature. So, you know what I mean? Like, just to be a part of 1020 with Mitch was definitely a good look.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely a good look. And when I got into 1020, you know, I seen the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I seen that I could do something, I could move. You know what I mean? Other people can see me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, it's other promoters out there. You know what I mean? Like Harrio. You know what I'm saying?
And I noticed that, like, you promote other DJs,
yes,
other people.
I
like that. I was so confused that I couldn't tell which event you were actually DJing or you were just promoting. I'm like, yo, you don't really see that. A lot of people don't share the next person's content, you know?
And see,
I like that.
And see, this is the issue and the problem with us. And when I mean us as a whole, us as in the music industry. We just feel like, okay, I don't like you, so I'm not promoting you.
Right.
Oh, I'm not coming to your party, I'm not promoting it. Oh, if I can't get a free ticket, I'm not coming. Majority of the parties, I pay. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I do my work. And when people see my work, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yo, here go 2 tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, let me know you coming to my party, I got you at the door, don't worry about it. Yo, you come to my party, I got a bottle for you. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, I don't abuse that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, support is support.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's not many of us out here that would do certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I am a party person, and I want people to have fun. That's it.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Have that great experience the weekend. You know, I think I should go out. Okay, promoter put this up, Shemaya put this up. Let me try this. You know what I'm saying? Let me go here or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of what. But at the same time, you know, we have this problem in Connecticut alone.
You think so? I mean, I'm from Brooklyn, you know, and I mean, like, born and raised, and I, like, since I've been living here in CT, like I said, like every time I try to, I see other, like, curators and DJs and hosts, people that do stuff. Chrissy follow all of them, and I see, like, everyone sharing each other's content and going to each other's project. So I feel like it's a lot of love here in CT, you know, like, for some reason.
Well, you're right and you're wrong in one way.
I mean, I'm not in the nightlife everywhere like you are, so
right.
it's different, you know.
You're right and you're wrong in both ways, but at the same time, like, you have certain people that would follow certain DJs, right? If that DJ, regardless of who the person is, if that DJ that me or you like is not at that party, we're not going. Trust me when I tell you.
Damn.
We're not going.
Right.
Now, if it is an individual to where we know every year they keep this event and every year this event is a booming event, we're going to go regardless of what. So the support is different. Like, out here in Connecticut, you have to be known by somebody. Because at the end of the day, I can say, hey, I'm this promoter, and 10 people will come to my party, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I don't know. And I'm sorry to cut you off. I just got a different vibe from like how you reached out to me. Like you already have a platform. You on a radio show, and you reached out to me, and you didn't know. I've been caught winning view from seeing you at Jordan's project, and Jordan reached out to me from me interviewing Blue Sama. You know, so it was just like
shout out Blue Sama.
Shout out Blue Sama. It was like a domino effect, and then like Sama came out to my event, which was I did an event. Shout out to CGE. When I see you work with them with Games Poetry, it was just
right.
Like they gave me a platform, and then Sama came out just to like because he seen somebody performing, and then supported me by coming here, and it was just like everybody was just supportive, you know. So I'm just getting a different perspective. I don't know.
And see, this is the thing, because I get that a lot, because a lot of people, they look at me and they be like, yo, that name fits you, Mr. Promoter. It fits you. It fits you well, because when people see me, and it's so crazy, because I've been at parties to where I could just walk in, right? A DJ say my name, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Mr. Promoter, whatever. Big up Mr. Promoter. And people will look like, that's Mr. Promoter? Like, are you serious? Like, and they'll come up to me like, yo, I appreciate you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you share my party, or you promoted my party, or you know what I'm saying? And like, real talk, it feels good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It feels good. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the end of the day, like, it's not many of us out there. You know, I could go to an event and see an artist, and they'll be like, yo, that's Mr. Promoter right there. Yo, you gotta lock in with him.
Yeah.
He all about the artist. You gotta lock in with him ASAP. You know what I'm saying? And they'll lock in with me because they'll check. Like I tell a lot of people, shout out Polo, shout out Majesty, you know what I'm saying, Rich Boss. I always tell them, I know we all need this, how you call it, this biography, how you call it, your resume. My resume is my Instagram,
right,
my Facebook.
That's a fact.
Me.
That's a fact.
I tell people all the time, yo, you want to see what I do? Check my page.
Yeah, especially for a DJ, when I think about it, because you can't say, all right, check my link tree, like that's my music, and you know, like unless you have like some mixes you're dropping and stuff like that.
Right.
You are right, 100%. For me to get content, what I'm going to talk to you about? Your Instagram was just everything. Like I'm like, oh, we could talk about this, Doja Cat and Bobby Shmurda and this and that. You understand? So it was just, you're right. You're 100% right.
Right. So shout out to Wifey in the building. What's up, Key? I see you. Shout out to Max Designs. But like I said, man, I tell them like straight up, watch my Instagram.
But speaking of your Instagram, you've been like booked and busy since the last time I seen you like live. You know, you work with Doja Cat, Bobby Shmurda, Macca Diamond. That's how you pronounce her name?
Yes, Macca Diamond.
Voltage, Noah Power.
Yes.
Noah Power, Janelle, Alexa, Krishan Rock, and Blueface.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest artist you worked with so far?
Whew.
And that's just a few. I didn't want to OD, you know, but that's just a few.
To be honest with you, I feel every artist is big in my eyes. Because like I said, music is love. Love is music. So I've also worked, not worked, but I've also interviewed Red Rat, Kaleido, Bodie Boys, the list goes on and on. Like I definitely, like I said, man, I definitely got a dope category. I still wanted to go farther. I've also interviewed Tentic, which is a big dancehall artist in the reggae industry. I know you heard of his song, it's Roll Deep. You know what I mean? So we're definitely on a day-to-day basis where we talk and all of that. Dexter Daps. You know, the ladies love him. You know what I'm saying? So Dexter Daps. I've worked with a lot of producers like Unknown Globus, Black Sheep. Oh man. Yo, the list goes on. Yo. Like I said, man.
But I mean, who's the biggest? Like, you could be real. I mean, everybody is.
No, real talk. Like everybody's the biggest because, like, yo, a lot of people that I've worked with, like, they doing their thing.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
They working, and I'm saying they got big bands on them. You know what I mean? And I'm just who I am.
Who inspired you the most? Put it like that. Who inspired you the most? Out of everybody you got that you named.
Yeah, you killing me right now.
I'm sorry.
Yo, because real talk, like, I respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? I respect what's going on. I respect the game, and at the same time, everybody working, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have those that we feel that's not big or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Studio 91. Shout out to Lil Vicious. Shout out to Shaheem the Rugged. You know, from Wu-Tang.
I was about to say from Staten Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in tune, man. Snoopy Badass, you know this, man. Death Row Records. I'm in tune, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in tune. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I love it because I work for where I'm at right now.
Right.
And I definitely put in that love. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how we can love family, we can love our kids. You know what I'm saying? We can love anybody, period. The same way we go hard on the love for a genuine person is the same way I go hard for the music and the art. You know what I mean? And like I tell them, they could be big, small, don't matter to me, because they working. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BGF, you know what it is, man. You know what it is. BGF family, Billionaire Gang family. You know what I'm saying? Out in Jersey.
So you're gonna be a guest judge for Baddies on February 12th. Tell me about what's going on with the Baddies? What's that about?
CT Baddies!
Yeah, CT Baddies. What's that about?
Shout out to Mocha and the whole squad, man. You know this, man. Mr. Mocha always representing. But so shout out to Voodoo Dog too. I love you, Voodoo Dog. Shout out to Dollface. Shout out to Rick Slaughter. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dolly Capri. Shout out to my One Love family too. But February 12th. Alright. So CT Baddies, I met them because Miss Mocha, I don't want to get it wrong, but I feel like she's the queen of the pack.
Okay. Is this based out in Bridgeport? What part of CT?
She's from, they're out of Bridgeport. They're from out of everywhere. Put it like that.
That's what's up.
CT.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? CT.
I'm
Shout out
definitely
Pop.
going to tune in.
But I met up with CT Baddies for the first time. I met up with Miss Mocha. She came to our radio station. We interviewed her on our Good Gal Mondays, which is 8 to 10 every Monday on One Love Radio 106.3 FM. And yo, we just had a whole vibe, bro. She came up, we interviewed her, we talked, we laughed, we joked. It was a whole vibe. And from there, we met up again. I met the whole squad after that in New Haven at an event, and it was dope. And they definitely.
Are you into the actual like the Baddie Bagger Club? Do you watch those reality shows?
Yeah, I watch them.
Okay.
Since I've locked in with Mocha, yeah, I've been watching. It makes you want
to tune in a little more.
Yeah. I've watched them because I've seen a couple of clips here and there a while ago. You know what I'm saying? You know, they had a couple of my peoples on their show.
Yeah.
But you know, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really like, you know, in tune with it. Then when I met her, and you know what I'm saying, the interview that we had in the conversation, I'm like,
made you want to get into her world.
Yeah. I said, yo, I gotta see what's going on over here. I gotta see what CT Baddies is really about. So, you know what I'm saying? I locked in, I'm subscribed. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to, you know what I'm saying, go on YouTube, lock in, subscribe, CT Baddies. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was awesome. And I tapped into their joint, and from then on, like, I just kept it pushing with them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I see what they doing, because they pushing the culture. They women. They for the women. I can't knock them.
And they shedding light on their city.
Real talk.
Like, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Who can't follow them? Who,
right.
You know what I mean?
The whole
who not rocking with them?
Why not? Right.
Like, they for the females, like CT Baddies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like I've seen them, and I see them in action, and like I said, I've also watched, you know, a couple of their episodes, and I'm just like, yo, like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Follow CT Baddies, like real talk.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Go shout them out on YouTube, all that. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely rocking right now.
Mm-hmm.
They doing their thing. It's 2023. Happy New Year's too, y'all.
Yeah. So One Love Radio. Tell me about One Love Radio.
All right. One Love Radio, 106.3 FM, OneLoveCT.com. Y'all know it is. Mondays, 8 to 10. Good Gal Mondays. Fridays. You know what I'm saying? It's all about Dolly Caprice with the gang. You know what I'm saying? Thursdays, you know, we do the promo Thursdays. But One Love Radio, 6 years now.
Oh, wow.
6 years.
So you was doing 1020 and One Love at the same time, too?
Yeah, back and forth.
Yeah.
So how I really started, I'm gonna give you the backstory. How I really started, saying to myself, you know what? I need people to hear me. I need to be more broadcast.
A personality.
Yeah. So I had jumped on this radio station that was a good friend of mine, still is. Hope I see him one day. Love him. You know what I mean? But I don't really do too much of the name callings like that. But we did it out his room. You know what I mean? And like it was popping. Like, and I was only on Facebook Live, bro.
Yeah.
Like we're on the radio, but I'm on Facebook Live, and I got people just reaching out to me, all that.
Telling you what to play and stuff?
Not even that. Like I got artists hitting me up. I got other people from my town hitting me up. People from his town. People from UK. Like it was just crazy. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I was doing his joint for about a year. You know what I mean? So I said, you know what? Maybe I can venture out somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Do something different. So one day I reached out to management and talked to management, and I sat down with management. I'm like, yo, I want to get on your radio show. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. He like, I don't know, man. Like, what you got to give us? Because at that point in time, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really out there like that. You know what I mean? People know me, but not how it is now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Crown Media House. But yeah, like, management was like, yo, listen, do me a favor. Go get some content.
So even what you was doing at 1020 wasn't even enough?
Nah.
Wow.
So, he was like, yo, go get some content. Do this, do that, and the third. Come back and see me.
As far as in what? Like, what exactly, like, you had to do? Like,
So-
he wanted you to network more?
So, check this out. So,
If you don't mind me asking.
no, I'm about to get into it with you. So, when he told me that, it put a block on me real quick. So I'm like, hold up, what is he talking about? Like real talk, Reese. Like he's telling me straight up, like he wasn't playing with me. There wasn't no jokes and laughs. It was grown man talk. And he's like, yo, if you want to get on the radio, bring me some content. Let me know what you want to give to the people. What type of crowd you trying to get? Who you trying to get? Then on top of that, he's like, yo, the radio comes with a lot. You get what I'm saying? Not only does it come with a lot, it comes with responsibilities too. You know what I'm saying? So I took the heat and I laid that on my chest. I let it go. Alright, I'm still doing me. I'm still doing this remote. I'm DJing here, DJing there. You know, doing little things here and there, doing that. I'm going out. But then I realized, it dawned on me one day. I said, oh, this is what he's talking about. So now I'm going out more. I'm meeting more people. I'm networking. I'm putting myself out there. I'm asking for a chance. I'm hopping on sets. I'm just doing whatever it takes. And he was watching. He didn't have to be in the party.
Watching your resume to Instagram.
He wasn't. He didn't have to be in the parties, but he was watching.
Right.
He was watching. And then finally, I went to him again.
How long was that? Like a month?
A year later.
Okay.
I said, yo, listen, man, I'm ready to rock. Give me a spot. I'm ready. He's like, you sure? I said, I'm sure. 6 years later, I'm still here.
Yo, Yo, that's what's up.
So I gave him what he was looking for. I gave him that content. I gave him me, originality. I wasn't out there trying to be the next person. That's what he wanted me to see. Be you. Don't try to, okay, this DJ like that. Now you want to DJ like that DJ. Do you. Promote yourself. Put yourself out there. Go on a limb sometime. You know what I mean? You know, they say, what they say, how they say, if I asked you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? I ain't gonna do it, but at the same time, I might look, but I know what I gotta do, not to jump off that bridge. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's what it was for me. And I started promoting myself more. I started going out more. I started, you know, reaching out to other people. Now I'm on this person's Instagram. You know what I'm saying? To now, let me tell you something, Reese. Now, I am Mr. Promoter. I go anywhere and everywhere, and I will walk up to a DJ and give them a handshake and talk to them, get them my resume, and we link.
Yeah.
So far, I've never gone wrong with no DJs. I've linked up with DJs in Atlanta. I've linked up with DJs in New York, all over New York, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm here. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to RMF family, to respect my family. You know what it is, man. Moolah. You know what I mean? Shout out to Scrappy. I see you. Bless love.
So, I see you've been working in the schools.
So, where this comes in at, shout out to the Youth Empowerment Show.
Right.
Carl, Schneidi.
PS 140, right?
Yeah, so we did this is what it is. I've just become part of Youth Empowerment Show. I've been trying for the longest.
Oh, so that's something that's gonna be happening continuously.
Yes.
Oh, yo, you working.
So
right.
this is what it was. Carl is a good friend. Schneidi is a good friend. They're brothers and sisters, and they've been like family to me forever. We've known each other since kids. And Carl has started up a youth empowerment show years ago. He is a motivational speaker. He has a book that is out right now.
What's the name of the book?
It's #1. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna stunt. Sorry, Carl.
Yeah, that's all good. But we're gonna throw the link in there.
Yeah.
Just send me that.
Youth Empowerment Show. So he started that show years ago, to where he goes around to schools and talk to the kids, you know, about mental health, about how to respect parents, how to respect the teachers, how to, you know, do their homework, you know, and still have a fun time, still enjoy being a kid, you know what I mean? And that's another person who has looked once again at my resume and seen, yo, this dude is really out here working it.
Yeah.
He's really for the people. You know what I'm saying? And he just took it upon himself, and he's been doing it ever since. Then he stopped because of COVID. As we all know, a lot of people stop certain things. So he stopped because of COVID, and he has now started back up, and I've done 2 of his shows already. So the first one we had was last month. We were at PS 152, I believe, in the Bronx. Definitely did that. And then this one, like you mentioned, was PS 140.
Right.
Kids was crazy. They had so much fun. Like it was dope.
I know the energy how this lit.
Yeah. Shout out to Chelsea Denise. Shout out to Tony Marino. You know what I'm saying? But so what he does is he gets artists, you know, that the kids listen to, and I believe he has a link to where the children listen to his daily quotes. So he has daily quotes on a daily basis. You gotta check him out, man. This young exec, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram.
Is he only based out in the Bronx?
No, he's based everywhere.
Everywhere, okay.
Everywhere. He's from Connecticut. He's from
he's
my hometown.
okay.
He's from Stanford.
Yeah.
But he's based everywhere.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? There's not a wall he cannot knock down.
Yeah.
Real talk. He also opened up a studio in Stamford, Connecticut. It's a recording studio.
So he engineers as well?
Podcast. It's everything in there.
Oh, wow.
Taking photographs, one-shot deal.
Yeah.
You can make a song in there. You know what I'm saying? He got the booth. He got the podcast. He got the pictures. Like, it's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he got that #1 book out. But I'm gonna definitely get him tapped in with you.
Definitely.
Like, real talk. But yeah. So with that being said, we have another one coming up next month. I don't have the location as of yet. But what he does is he gets young artists or artists that's out there just to come out and enjoy the kids for the day.
Drop some gems, talk
That's
to
it.
them. Have you ever thought about getting into the teaching side, teaching like a kid how to do what you do?
Well, I've done that.
Okay.
Shout out to Wilner, Joseph, Poppy, you know what I'm saying? $1 Million Smile, you know what it is. My god brother, rest in peace to Max. So he brought me over the summertime of 2022 to Ripple Middle School, which is a school that I attended as a child.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
Yeah. And
anybody that is still there that was there when you was a kid?
No.
Nobody.
So
Okay.
basically, it was a program that he does. It's
Yeah.
a program that he does. He also runs a basketball camp. He also deals with gun violence. Like I said, so he brought me there on a scholarship for the day to come teach the kids, how to DJ, how to mix. I don't do all that scratching, sorry. But how to DJ, how to mix your music, how to look for your music, how to download it, and stuff like that. And it was definitely dope. So that is something in the near future that I'm looking forward to doing.
Yeah.
Or
even like what if like having like a protege, if you will, somebody that's kind of running around with you.
Right. And see that's
I'm
something
pretty sure
that
there's a
I'm
young
looking-
Mr. Promoter that's willing to,
Man, it's so crazy because my daughters at one point in time they were.
Wait, how many kids you have?
Okay, so check this out, right? I got 8 kids. I'm a grandfather.
No
of 3.
way.
I'm 40 years old.
No way,
You know what I'm
son.
saying?
You
So-
look mad young. No way.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
So I'm definitely here. But
Yeah.
shout out to Self Love, man. What's up? But yeah, my 2 daughters at one point in time, were behind me. Both of them have DJed before. Both of them have done a party with my assistants. Both of them have done a party by themselves also.
Yeah.
But it gets to a point where you know what I'm saying.
They grew out of it.
They get older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
We
crazy.
don't want to do this.
It's not lit to none of them no more.
Nah.
That's crazy.
They want to be girls.
Right? Yeah.
I
that's
can't
what's
knock
up.
them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what's up.
They want to be teenagers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my daughters. Shout out to all my kids.
That's interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you balance being a dad and being Mr. Promoter? I didn't even know you had kids. Like I would have never thought you had kids. Yo.
Yeah, to be honest with you,
We need some gems. Like how do you do it?
shout out to W.Y.K production.
Appreciate you.
You know what I mean? But to be honest with you, being a father and being who I am, it falls into play somewhat because my kids, they got their little party thing with them too. Because you know what I'm saying, they be getting some bookings for me. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, they be definitely getting some bookings for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
You know what I mean? Shout out to the squad. You know what I mean?
Yo,
But
that is lit.
my kids be getting bookings for me. You know what I mean?
Yo.
I love y'all for that. Like real talk, they be
That
helping
is
that
so
out.
lit.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ugly shit too, man. You know what I mean? I got the ugly shit hat on. But yeah, but they know when it's time to get lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They be around, they friends or whatever. They friends about to have a party. They be like, nah, pop. What you talking
I
about?
got a
Like,
DJ.
Yeah, I got a DJ.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
Right,
Like,
don't waste your money. Like,
yeah, like you wild. Like I'm gonna call my father right
Yeah.
now for y'all. Like We're gonna get this right.
You know when they think your dad, oh no, I don't want your dad to come. You probably come with some crazy.
Yo,
man.
and you know what's so crazy? As a DJ, and I want to say this to a lot of people out there. And
I understand in tune.
a lot of people that, I want to say this to the DJs also that have daughters in general. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us got sons. We let them go get away with a lot. But with the daughters now, shout out to Bianca, what's up? With the daughters now, as a DJ, I let my kids, how can I say, not get free, but they respect themselves to know that, you know, Pops is in the building. He's not gonna snap on me, but I'm not gonna do too much.
Right.
You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So it's still some type of respect there. You know what I mean? So, and it'd be so crazy because I be at events, right? And my kids are there. My kids would be the one to start a party off.
Oh shit.
Real talk.
Yeah.
My daughters, they'll be the ones to be first in line to start a party off. And once they start it off, it's a wrap.
It's over.
Now they coming to me with Dad. Remember that song? Dad, remember this? Dad, remember that?
Yeah.
Like, they be the ones to start off a party.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in all due respect, they do what they do. And I'm not the one to sit here and judge. You know what I'm saying? But they don't go above and beyond. You know what I mean? To the point where I have to be like, all right, enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I got daughters.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they getting older. You know what I'm saying? They're not young.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, you know, it is what it is when they do what they do.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when we not around, they do more. But at the same time, as long as I know that I have a sense of idea when I'm not around, I know what they're doing, I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I've already seen the action.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man.
So what inspired you to DJ initially?
Yo, Sagittarius, big up yourself. Yeah, you know what it is, man. We outside, man. We in the living room. Reese the director, Mr. Promoter. You know what it is, man. Stay tuned, man. Keep it locked right here, man. Don't touch that dial. Alright? Reese the director, man.
Yeah.
W.Y.K Productions. But what really got me into DJing, once again, I'm gonna bring it back. My uncle. My uncle is my inspiration. He is my teacher. He is someone that I followed throughout the years. All right, when it came to the music, when it came to the DJ, when it came to the genre of music. Like I said, I was the flyer guy. You know, I was the one they gave the papers they gave to, you know, the post on the tree.
Yeah.
Put at the store. You know what I'm saying? Pass it out in the hood. You know what I mean? So that was me. You know what I mean? And it came to a point where my uncle looked at me one day. He's like, yo, you do so much. You promote so much. You always in the parties with me. You always doing this, you always doing that. He said, I'm gonna call you Mr. Promoter. Like, what?
How old were you at that time?
Man, I was like 19, 20.
Okay.
He was like, yo, you Mr. Promoter. I was like, what? Whatever, man.
You wasn't really jacking it out.
Nah, like why you calling me Mr. Promoter? You know what I'm saying? But then,
but he knew what he was doing.
right. So I stuck with the name. I came down with it. You know what I mean? I kept it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Miss Melrose, what up? I kept it pushing. And I was like, okay, dope. All right, Mr. Promoter. All right. So I'm like, got it. And I ran with it. But I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I rebranded Mr. Promoter about...
I was going to say, when did you like really own it? Start taking it like, all right, I'm Mr. Promoter for real.
Yo, I rebranded my name a bunch of times.
Oh, you switched it?
No, but when I mean I rebranded my name, I just kept doing different things. I kept it Mr. Promoter, was trying to see where did that name fit. And what I mean by where did the name fit, where can a name like Mr. Promoter go? Where can a name like Mr. Promoter step in and people say, okay, that's him? Where can I come to a point in time to where I don't even gotta say my name is Mr. Promoter, they already know it. You get what I'm saying? So I kept trying to figure it out. I kept trying to figure out the formula. And I got it. So now I am Mr. Promoter. I am where I am, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely took me a very long time to where I did a hell of a lot of networking. I did a hell of a lot of networking. When I mean a hell of a lot, from other DJs, from going to other towns, from going to other cities, from just flying out, from meeting artists, from meeting producers, from jumping on DMs. Man, I was doing a lot.
How many no's was in there?
None.
That's what's up.
None. I never got a no from nobody.
That's what's up.
I might have got a wait, but I never got a no.
A little procrastination, but
I never got a no. I never got a no. Never.
So
never.
Could you tell me about if you have one, your worst music experience?
My worst music
Yeah, 'cause I mean, you're a
experience?
DJ, so I can imagine like, oh man.
Well, I've like I said, I've always been into that music thing. So my worst music experience, I can say, is when I first started, and I rolled up to a party with my laptop. At that time, I had what was it? Fancy, what's up, man? Bianca, what's up, darling? I came into a party with my laptop, a big old laptop, a big old mixer, a book bag full of wires, and I got another DJ looking at me like,
oh shit.
Like, bro, what are you?
Yo, they double booked.
Like, what are you doing with all of this stuff? I'm like, I'm DJing with you. And they're looking at me like, yeah, he's a beginner. You know what I mean? And at that time I was using, oh my gosh, what is it? Virtual DJ. So I would have an aux cord, I would have another cord that would go into a board, I would have another cord that would do this for the volume.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy, bro. And I'm just like, whoa. But I made it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now, like I said, it's to the point where DJs that knew me from back then and see me now, it's just respect at the end of the day, because they're like, yo, this dude he really worked. You know what I mean? He really worked. He definitely did his thing. You know what I mean? And all I could do is just, you know, pray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And keep it pushing, because.
So I mean, being an entrepreneur ain't easy. So what inspires you to like believe in yourself and not work a regular job?
Oh, we're not gonna go there, because I work a regular job.
Oh, you do?
I work a regular job and I am an entrepreneur.
How the hell you work a regular job and do
Yo,
all
listen,
this?
man. Yo, I make it work, bro. I make it work. I make it work. I make it work. Trust me, I make it work. But yeah, I'm definitely moving towards that situation to where it's about to be entrepreneurship time. To where, you know what I'm saying, I know I'm stable, capable, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Debo, what up, man? So just sit back and, you know, provide and, you know what I'm saying, do more.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at this point in time, I gotta work, bro. You know, we done had COVID, you know, free checks. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely a lot going on. You know what I mean? Shout out Jordan Edward in the building. You know what it is, but yeah, man. So that's just what it is, bro. Like I'm moving.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm definitely moving. You know, and
So what do you think about like all like the artists nowadays like using all like the old school sample beats? I mean, I know it's been something that's been done, but like what do you think about like it's like been saturated lately? What do you think about that?
All right, so real talk, I love it, but you gotta know how to get on it.
Right.
You can't just say you a rapper and just do what you do and jump on an old school joint and it ain't working for you.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Trap Girl. She got this wild joint out right now. I need everybody to tap into that.
What's the name of the track?
Oh my gosh. Tap in. Hold on. If you can type it in TRAPP, right? Trap Girl. Jesus Christ. It's a freestyle. And she definitely did her thing on that job. I put it out on my mixtape on SoundCloud. She's definitely dope, but
okay.
I feel like for the artists to jump on the old school beat, they gotta be like real ill. Yo, Trap Girl, what up? We outside with it, man. Yo, what's Trap Girl? Tell me what's your song right now so I can play it right now. You know what I'm saying? We inside in the living room. One Star, what up, man? One Star, put that date up, yo, so I can let the people know what's going on, man, for Tuesday. Chippy, what up? Trap Girl, we outside with it, man. We in the living room. You know what I mean? We reached the director. We live right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So if you had to pick which one out of a support system or fans, which one would you pick?
Support. I don't look for fans because I'm my own fan.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I know what I'm worth and I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I just look for the support.
Right.
That's it. You know what I mean? But can we tap into that Trap Girl though?
Yeah, definitely.
Can we?
You know what the fuck going on? Trap bomba clock, y'all. KC, turn me up. Now we
Can't stop like a crack addict. Had to take some time off, now I'm back at it. Back rapping, back trapping, but ain't no backtracking. Sip Patron with my feet up. Tell Sue roll the weed up. Pretty bitch, but I'm G'd up. Free the hood, throw the V up. Back shots when we fuck. Him wine yummy, cause him no say pussy sweet. No one feel it tongue, me no one feel it teeth. I make sure it's sloppy.
Trap Girl, what's up? Support fans here regardless, you know what it is, man. I got on that Chrissy Wild production joint.
Yeah,
all
shout out
pink.
Chrissy.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chrissy. You know what I mean? We outside with it. We in the living room.
What's the hardest part in your opinion with growing a fan base, or has it been easy?
Well, it's
Or even getting a support system?
It's definitely not hard for me because once again, like I said, when people see me, you know what I mean? They know what it is. Definitely not hard.
Yeah.
Definitely not hard because, like I said, I support everybody. You know what I'm saying? I even support other DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like K Swift himself. It's definitely not hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, I show how I support. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like I said, man, supporting the fans and having the support, like it's definitely dope. And like I said, it's easy for me because, you know, I give it back. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, I give it back, man. I definitely give that love back, and I definitely, you know what I'm saying, get that support all the time.
Who do you listen to right now?
Everybody that's hot, everybody that's making noise, everybody that's doing their thing. Shout out Samar Foe, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Trap Girl, shout out Nene the Rebel, shout out I Am Jordan Edward, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pop Out. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to the other Reese. CGE. Yo, shout out to BGF. Yo, man, listen. Shout out to Kristen Kennedy. Yo, Trap Girl, what's up? Yo, rock that back for her real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the artists out there, like real talk, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Official King D. I see you.
Right.
Yeah.
So my last question, what's next?
What's next? Woo. What's next?
Hey, what's next, Mr. Promoter? I mean, we know you you're the guest judge for CT Baddies.
Right.
That's going down in February.
Right.
What's next though? You putting out any DJ mixes, anything?
Yeah, I put out mixes all the time. What you mean?
I was going to ask you about playing mixes. Like,
I put out mixes all the time, man.
Okay.
On SoundCloud, MP, ENT.
I should have asked you before the end. I would have been playing your mix. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what we definitely doing, man. Trap girl, you know what it is, man. We outside with it, man.
Are you planning on monetizing any of your mixes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. That's definitely coming soon. But I definitely do a lot of mixes. I definitely share them. I spread them. I get a lot of love behind them. And you know what I'm saying? Like with my mixes, it's a lot of artists.
Right.
Because I want the artist to be heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want the artist to be heard.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, real true. Truly, do up, man. Salute to Stanford, you know what it is, man. Like, real talk. But yeah, I love it. I love who I am today. I love who I have become. I love the support behind Mr. Promoter. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do. You know. But yeah, check me out, man. Mr. Promoter 82. You know what I'm saying? Live and direct.
I appreciate you, Mr. Promoter,
You know?
for coming out. You know?
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like I reached out to my boy. I said, nah, man.
Yeah.
I'm seeing too many interviews, man. I gotta jump up on this joint, man. Like I gotta, cause that's what love is all about, bro. And once again, support.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is where the support comes in at. You dig what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you might not get many people that'll be like, oh, let me check recent director.
Right.
Oh, let me check in the
I was surprised.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been seeing you. I'm like, they ain't been working.
Yep, and
like,
I'm seeing you too.
Yeah.
You working
You
too.
know?
So at the end of the day, like a lot of people don't understand. Like I watch people. You know what I'm saying? And I watch what they do. You know what I mean? And once again, like you said, I don't know your resume, but I do know your resume because I watch you on Instagram. I see what you do. I see other people post, and I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, my boy moving. Like he doing his thing. And like you said, like you behind the camera.
Yeah. So
You know what I
like,
mean?
yeah.
He think he's slick. He behind the camera. He on my camera though. Like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But real talk, like that's where the support comes in at for all of us.
I mean, I'm big on it. That's why I did my video with Jordan, but I don't really like to be in the video because it's not really about me.
Right.
You know, like I'm an actor, I direct, and I do all that cool stuff, but it's really about you. It's about what you guys do. I want to promote you with your
Right.
friends and everything you got going on. That's
Right.
what's cool with me. I'm interested in that. So, yeah, that's why I'm not in the camera. You know?
I hear you, bro. And I ain't gonna stop, man. Your growth is dope.
Appreciate you.
I love it. Your growth is definitely dope. Alright? Shout out Recent Director. Shout out In the Living Room. Shout out W.Y.K Production. Y'all know what it is, man. We outside with it. My side. Mr. Jordan Edward. Futuring. Mr. Promoter. Shout out to Chrissy Wild Productions. You know what I'm saying? One Love Radio. Voodoo Dog. Lookout Mondays. Donnie Capri. Shout out to all my One Love Radio staff. My family.